Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Eric DiMartino from DiMartino Chiropractic in Chesterfield, and today we're talking about constipation. Here is Taylor and her little girl Emery, and constipation, it doesn't just affect adults. We see it a lot with children, and there's a variety of things that can influence it. Sometimes it's maybe the formula that they're drinking, or it could be foods that they're nursing. It could be foods that the mom's eating that they're sensitive to, and even mild dehydration can cause it. But commonly we see it as a cause of it is a problem in the spine and the nervous system. And most people, if you tell them that a constipation issue could come from the spine, it doesn't quite make sense, but this is how it happens. It's through something called a subluxation in the spine, which essentially interferes with the nerve function. And so, our spine has a really important job. It surrounds and it protects our spinal cord and our nerves, as well as our skull protects our brain. So if our spine is healthy, it means it's in proper alignment. And when the spine is in proper alignment, the nerves are protected by the holes where they exit from. The nerves work great. All our body parts function properly because these nerves connect and control every single organ, muscle, and tissue in our body. But unfortunately, life beats us up. Whether it's big things like car accidents, sports injuries, falls, or even little things like bad posture, sitting too much, lifting improperly. All these things put a stress on the spine, and they can cause these bones to either go out of alignment or it causes them to lock up. And when that happens and it loses its proper position, it interferes or pinches the nerve. That's what a subluxation is. And so specifically when it comes to constipation, these nerves in the lower part of our spine and our low back, those nerves go right in and they control our bowels, our small intestines, and our large intestines. And so if those nerves are not able to work properly, as a result, it blocks off the communication from our brain to our bowels, and our bowels don't function properly, and commonly constipation will result. And so, like I said, we see people of all ages that suffer with this and are able to have it resolved or be helped through what we do. Because as chiropractors, our goal is to focus on the health of the spine. And if we see a subluxation or a misalignment, we do something called chiropractic adjustments, where we basically push on the spine gently to put the bones back in alignment and restore proper nerve function so that as a result, the brain can communicate with the body properly and our bowels specifically can start to work better. So I'm going to show how simple it is to do an adjustment on a little one here. So Taylor, if you could lay down for me, please. And when it comes specifically to constipation or any kind of bowel issue, we focus heavily on the lower back because those are the nerves that control it. And so it's really simple. We basically just go in and we feel their spine. Hi, Emery. You want to walk around, huh? Yeah, like right in there. So we simply just go in and it's just simple push just like that. Puts it right back into place. As you can see, it's completely painless. She didn't make a sound. And it's as simple as that. And so whether it's a little one or we do the same thing on an adult, obviously it's a different scale, but simply by realigning the bones into position, allowing the nerves to work better, your bowels can function better, and many times constipation can be relieved. So if you or someone you know is suffering with constipation and would like some help, please click the link below and you can get access to our special new patient offer. So I hope this gives you guys some more insight into constipation, and you guys have a great day.